Hello all, I come in peace. It's Dionne. Thank you so much for joining me here today for this practice. We have the Yamas and Niyamas, Yoga Beyond the Mat, Aparigraha, non-attachment. It is the fifth and final of the Yamas, and Aparigraha, non-attachment, is the art of letting go. So when we release our attachment to possessions, material items, expectations, weight that we don't need to be carrying, we create space for peace, for gratitude, and for everything that is meant for us to come into our life. So Aparigraha invites us to release what we cannot control, to trust the process, trust life, have faith that everything is and will continue to be okay. So thank you so much for joining me here today. Please remember to leave a like, comment, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let's get started. So right away, let's get started by coming down onto our backs, coming into shavasana. Now coming down onto our backs, go ahead and slightly tuck the chin to chest, and this will lengthen through the back of the spine. Go ahead and bring your hands to your hips and slightly pull the navel in by tucking the tailbone under just a bit here. Get your back nice and flat against the ground. If you can, the spine does have a natural curvature here, so by bringing attention to that pelvic floor and pulling the navel in, tucking the tailbone under, helps to create length through the lower back. Go ahead and lengthen through the arms, through the legs, finding shavasana, and allow your body to settle into stillness. Notice your breathing, notice your breath. You might gently close the eyes here. Just notice how you feel. Coming into shavasana is an act of surrender, and when we practice aparigraha, non-attachment, letting go, we are surrendering and trusting life to do its thing, trusting that we will be taken care of, trusting that we are loved and forever looked after. And also trusting that anything that we need will find its way to us. Releasing control, softening our grip. When you're ready, let's take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale. Again, inhale, breathe it in. And exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale, breathe in. And exhale. A few more breaths here on your own. Throughout this practice, I'll invite you to notice if you're holding on to any tension within your body. See where you can soften just a bit more, whether it's unclenching your jaw, dropping your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Relax your shoulders down. Let your body be heavy. Surrender and let go. Take a moment to express gratitude for your practice, gratitude for your body, gratitude for your breath. A few more breaths. When you're ready, inhale, big breath in, and exhale, long breath out. On our next inhale, let's go ahead and reach the fingertips up and overhead, finding a full body stretch here. Reach, 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 reach. Breathe in. Use your exhale to hug the knees into chest. Find a gentle rock side to side. Gently massaging that lower back, finding some gentle circles at the tailbone. When you're ready, find stillness. Keep the right knee hugged into chest. Extend the left leg nice and long. Inhale, breathe in. Use your exhale, supine twist. Drop that right knee down over to the left. Take your gaze past the right shoulder, past the right fingertips. Now, if this right knee doesn't come all the way down to earth, that's okay. It might hover above ground, or you can bring a block or a pillow to bring the ground up to you here. And just breathe deep as you twist. Notice any sensations coming up for you in your body. When you're ready, inhale, breathe in. Use your exhale, release back through center. Let's go ahead and switch. Extend the extend the right leg. Let's hug that left knee into chest. Inhale, breathe in. Use your exhale, supine twist. Take your gaze past your left shoulder, left fingertips. And breathing deep into the belly as you twist. When you're ready, inhale, breathe in. And exhale, release back through center. Awesome job, everybody. Great work. Let's go ahead and pull both knees back into chest. Gentle rock side to side. And just take a moment to self-soothe. From here, let's begin to take some rocks up and down the spine, going vertical on the yoga mat. Let's do this a few times. Find some play, kind of giving your spine a full body massage here. When you're ready, we'll sit up nice and tall. Let's come on to hands and knees. Coming on to hands and knees, we're in a tabletop. Let's take a few cat-cows. When you're ready, inhale, drop the belly, open through the chest. Use your exhale, round it through, curve it through the spine. Inhale to drop the belly. And exhale, round and release. Let's take a child's pose. Big toes to touch, knees nice and wide. Send the hips back and extend the hands forward. Bow the crown of the head all the way down to earth here. And allow your body to surrender into child's pose, into balasana. Taking deep belly breaths. You might give your forehead a gentle rock side to side on the yoga mat, applying a little bit of pressure. Massaging the brow, the third eye, the seat of your intuition. Notice if your mind begins to wander, that's okay. Just bring your awareness back to your breath, back to your breathing. Using your inhale to expand, create space. Use your exhale to soften just a bit more. A few more breaths. When you're ready, inhale, breathe in. And exhale, let's slowly lift the hips out of our child's pose. Let's undo the toes, knees in line with the hips. Now from here, go ahead and walk the hands forward just a bit and begin to walk the knees back just a bit. We're setting up for puppy pose or puppy posture. So when you're ready, breathe in. Use your exhale. We'll slowly melt our heart space down to earth, keeping the hips high and lifted, bringing the chest down to the yoga mat. Now, ideally in puppy pose, your chin will rest against the mat. If that does not feel good, bring your forehead down instead. So you're either resting on the chin, gaze forward, or resting on the forehead with gaze down towards the mat. So wherever you're at in your practice, just remember to breathe, remember your breath. When you're ready, inhale, breathe in. Use your exhale to shift our weight forward. We'll stay on the elbows as we bring the hips down to earth. We're in Sphinx pose. So coming into Sphinx, the elbows are in line with the shoulders. We're lifted through the chest, drop the shoulders down away from the ears. Actively press away from the yoga mat through the elbows. As you do this, you'll naturally lengthen through the spine. Big breath in, use your exhale, look over your right shoulder. Let's roll through center, tuck the chin to chest, inhale, left ear over left shoulder. A few more breaths here, so let's find some gentle neck rolls. Releasing all tension and stress within the body here. Seeing where we can let go just a bit more. So practicing Aparigraha on the yoga mat. Seeing where we can release tension, release stress, or release expectations of what you think your yoga practice should look like. And trusting that showing up is simply enough. When you're ready, let's find a nice neutral spine in our Sphinx pose. Now from here, let's take a bend at the left knee, coming into a half frog. Go ahead and create a pillow with the hands and allow your body to rest. Allow your body to soften, find comfort and ease. So we're allowing gravity to do its thing here, creating space in that left hip. When you're ready, inhale, breathe in. And use your exhale, let's release and switch sides, coming to a half frog with the right leg. So bend the right knee, left leg is nice and long. And you want to have the knee and ankle in one line, active flex in the right foot. Go ahead and create a pillow with the hands and relax your body down into your half frog. When you're ready, inhale, breathe in. And exhale, release. We'll go ahead and lengthen through that right leg. Let's bring the hands in line with the rib cage. Hug the elbows in towards the body. Use your inhale to lift for cobra. Big breath in. And exhale to bow. Let's press the hips back to a tabletop. Let's come to stand on hands and knees here. Coming to stand on the knees. Knees are in line with the hips, about hips width distance. Setting up for camel pose. Let's go ahead and bring our hands to our lower back for support. When you're ready, inhale, breathe in. Push the hips forward, and we're in camel. We're opening through the chest, through the heart space. If you want to take it deeper, we'll slowly drop each hand down to the ankle or to your heels. Now, if you find it a bit difficult to bring the hands down, you can try curling the toes under, and this brings the feet up just a bit more, makes it easier to reach. Big breath in. Open through the chest. And when you're ready, find an exhale to release and take a child's pose. Just allow your body to soften. When you're ready, we'll slowly lift our hips to downward facing dog, hips high, up and back. And in your downward dog, go ahead and pedal the feet, just gently walk it out, creating space in the hamstrings. Deep breaths, bowing the crown of the head down to earth here. Generous bend in the knees, bring the belly close to the top of the thighs. When you're ready, inhale, looks forward. Exhale, top of the yoga mat, feet together. Let's come to a forward fold. Let's grab opposite elbows, find a ragdoll, gentle sway. Just allow the head to be heavy, be loose. When you're ready, release the fingertips down to earth. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Hands come to the shins or top of the thighs. If we're on the thighs, hug the elbows towards the body. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, bow, fold, and soften down. Now, nice and slow from here, one vertebrae at a time, we'll slowly begin to peel our way up to stand. Really take your time here. Eventually rolling the shoulders back. Let's take a few breaths in mountain pose. Having your arms nice and long at your side, gently close the eyes, chest is lifted, palms are facing up and open. We're feeling grounded and rooted through the soles of the feet, feeling the earth connection beneath the toes. You can take a moment here, express gratitude for showing up for yourself today, for your practice, for letting go and creating space. When you're ready, inhale, arms up, breathe in. Use your exhale, bow, fold, and soften down. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, bow and fold. Plant the palms, left foot steps back. Warrior one. Inhale, arms up, big breath in. Generous bend in that front right knee. Left foot is at about 45 degrees. You can have the arms nice and wide here like you're holding a big ball up and overhead. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, warrior two. So adjust your stance. It's much wider, deeper bend to the front leg, and our gaze is looking past that right middle finger. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Right hand reaches back. Use your exhale, straighten through the front leg, cartwheel it down for triangle pose. That right hand can come to the shin, or it might come all the way down to earth. Left hand peels up towards the sky. Inhale, breathe in. Use your exhale back to warrior two. Let's cartwheel it down, left hand to the mat. Inhale, open twist, right hand to sky, reach up. And release, right hand down to earth. Let's step the feet together, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Plant the palms, right foot steps back. Inhale, warrior one, arms up. Breathe in. Find an exhale, warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Left hand reaches back. Straighten through the front leg. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, exhale, warrior two. Let's cartwheel it down, right hand to the mat. Inhale, open twist, breathe in. And exhale, release. Plant the palms, step the feet together. Forward fold, let's find a ragdoll. Few breaths, grab opposite elbows. Release the fingertips down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow and fold. Generous bend in the knees. Let's find a shoulder rinse. Interlace the fingertips and allow the knuckles to fall away from the body. Bend the knees as much as you need to here. Belly close to the thighs. If this is too much for the shoulders, if it's much too much, bring your knuckles closer to the tailbone. Deep breaths. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, release your bind. Plant the palms, step it back, plank pose. Float it onto the belly. Inhale for cobra. Big breath in. Exhale, child's pose. Send the hips back. When you're ready, let's lift the hips. Let's swing the feet around. Coming on to our backs here. Back into shavasana to end this practice exactly how we started it. Go ahead and lengthen through the arms, through the legs. And allow your body to soften, find stillness. Surrender and let go. And as you lay here, take a moment to see whether it's on the yoga mat within your practice or moving forward off the yoga mat throughout your day, where can you release what you cannot control and trust that it will all work out. When you're ready, inhale, deep breath in. and exhale. Let's go ahead and roll onto our left side. Pull the knees into chest for a fetal position. So coming into corpse pose represents an ending. Coming into fetal position is our reminder that as things come to an end, it will always start again. When you're ready, we'll slowly make our way up into a seated position, coming to close our practice. Sitting up nice and tall. When you're ready, inhale, arms up. And exhale, press the palms together, hands to heart center. Inhale, breathe in. And exhale, breathe out. We'll gently bow the head to close. May you know love, see love, feel love, and be love. Until we meet again, namaste.